Casino del Sol Stadium. The college football postseason continues with the Arizona Bowl. It's the Akron Zips and the North Dakota State Bison. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Deep in the end zone, it's Spike. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Zips offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared.
He's loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Zips in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Drops back on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Mason. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Snapped it in the shotgun. Right side, it's Burris. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Gant. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back.
Touchdown, Zips. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And here comes the junior running back. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles. He can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is. And I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Hits inside. It's Scott. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Follows his blocks. It's Scott. He's past the sticks. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Mitchell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dakota State.
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Zips ready to go on offense. Motion from the wideout. Quick give. It's Gant. Across the 25. He's got room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Mason. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice.
Going over the top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're all over it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Third down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. From the gun, it's Scott. Maybe a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mason. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, you can't throw it much better than that. You've got an in-breaking route coming from the right-hand side, and there wasn't a big window to squeeze that football into, but really nice job on the timing. He threw it at the perfect moment, puts it only where his guy can make the catch, and they get a big first down.
The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
On the ground, it's Gant. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good job just to get rid of that one.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Brown will throw it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Swamped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been...
Snags it, and there's running room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Zips peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today. With spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game, QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics. in the play-action game. You saw a great example of that right there.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Zips want to move quickly. Sells to fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Brown wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside. It's Gant.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Selling the fake. The short hand. It's Burris. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On target. They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves to change, and it'll be first down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Gant. He never had a chance on the draw tackle almost as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his big tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to throw on first. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. Comes down, it's Williams. This will likely be the last play of the half. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Straight ahead, it's Scott. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Dead center perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Tucson and an intriguing Arizona Bowl. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Arizona Bowl.
The Zips will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I got up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. He is so frustrated with his defense right now. They've given up over 80 yards on the ground in that rushing attack. Known for their run game defense, they have got to be more stout at the line of scrimmage. The good news, they are running the ball well. The line of scrimmage has been dominant. He said, we've got to keep it going on offense and tighten things up defensively if we want to stay in this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Hits inside. It's Scott. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Let's see what they've got on second down. The fake and wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Danzy. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Under pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. It's Scott. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Brown wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. From the gun, it's Gant. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Zips are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Look out! Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Shotgun snap on third down. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Running inside the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Zips line it up with a first and goal. Defense in press coverage. They'll run it on first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. This time they'll throw it. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of that one.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Running inside, it's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established. And this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well. But they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success. And they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Gonna run it. It's Scott.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Might have a chance. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Scott. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Working the ground game. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quarterback changing the play. Brown will throw it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets it away.
After that incompletion on third and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a two-possession game.
Right down the boulevard. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rush is on, looking for a big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deeper. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding.
And down he goes back at the 3. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down, 10 yards to go. To the ground. He's got it again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tough run here. It's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Drops back on 1st down. Complete on the left to Williams. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Zips headed quickly to the line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Long way to go on 2nd down. The give to the back. He'll be dropped. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On the return, it's Hills. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Zips ready to go on offense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. And the Zips will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Zips line up to punt it away. Making his first move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Straight ahead, it's Scott. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Takes a handoff. It's Scott. Nice move to keep running. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things, though.